Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you all are doing well today. We are back with the last BN5 today. So I hope you have brought your revised folders, and we shall get into it momentarily as soon as I send this out to everyone. But how has the past few weeks, or maybe the month? Has been a month, I think. A month or so. But I hope you all have been well. The great thing about this is that, like I had initially foreseen with my vision, not that many people like doing the canon, so we'll have more concentrated efforts towards the cause, at least from my perspective. But we're gonna get into it. I think I have some things I want to revise, which will be pretty cool, to try to see if I can find any satisfaction in my goals for it, which isn't necessarily to win, because I have not been playing. But even then, I should try it for other goals, and to see if there's anything worth taking from it in my personal satisfaction. It feels weird to stream again, so I apologize if I don't talk as much as I usually do. I'm not as back in the flow of things, but I was never really much of a talker to begin with, so it takes very much a concentrated effort to do so. And the good thing is, maybe we won't have people actually here, because this won't, being the first one, the comeback stream won't be as popular, I think, and it's canon, so what is there something I usually do here? I think so. That's how long it's been. Oh Lord. Oh, not capitalizing it. There we go. Actually, that's incorrect. That's incorrect. Let's change that. Okay. We did have some cool things happen recently, like Phoenix has posted their Model OX video for the ZXI. Well, I guess it's more like the series, not necessarily either or game. I haven't gotten to see it just yet, but I'm excited to do so. Other than that, I mean, I don't keep up with a lot of stuff online. I've been trying to post more questions and stuff and people's answers are very interesting, and some are very cool. I like a lot of them. Lots of cool ideas, like the Colonel one, but also, what was it? Some of the some of the questions, like, that talk about unisons or crosses that they would have liked to see. There were some really cool things with that. It was pretty cool. I'm almost done. I'm sorry, it just takes a little bit longer. I am struggling a little bit to do this as fast as I used to. But last time, if you remember, we were playing in Better Balanced Battle Network 5 for the first time, since I figured not that many people would be around, so there would be less people to really try to teach or talk to about it, and then we could actually spend time learning about it and not with so many people around. So we're still doing that today. And that'll be cool. But alright, I am ready to start now, basically, so. But let's go ahead and jump right into it, and then I'll make the little revisions I was thinking of, or at least maybe, because we'll see. I don't know. I haven't played in so long, but let it be done, let it be done. Okay, that's the wrong one, but you know. Alright, so this is what we had going on before. So let me just show you guys for people who weren't here. So this was my canon folder. It surmised of cannons and F code, which I feel like a lot of people will be using. And then we have so this is Better Balanced, so it's a little bit different. They have new chips, which is pretty cool. So this helps bring a lot more options to the table for getting rid of different forms of defense that someone may or may not have. We got Timpani. I went all in on Timpani. I kind of want to make another one where I don't rely as much, because I have a Dark Sonic as well. I think I want to get rid of my Mark cannons and maybe go for a panel grab cube thing, where I hit the cube with the wind rack and keep the damage. But who knows though? I mean, I kind of like this one. I don't honestly remember how it turned out last time when I was playing, so I have no idea. But yeah. So slow gauge, which was for I could use kernel arm change on these cannons. There's also no chip list, so we don't have one. I don't have anything really to restrict in this. I just encourage using as many as you can, because again, the point of these challenges is to use other chips in unison / crosses to make it succeed, and not necessarily relying on the program advance if possible. I had these in there because F-Code has an option for me to heal, so I did do that instead of going a different route. I have a good bit of defense here, and this has metal gels. I was just thinking about that and how I could probably use the metal gels for my onslaught, but I think you can only bring one anyhow, so I don't know if it will be worth it. It is worth thinking about, I think, though. Now, they did change something about Mark Cannon that I think is cool. I forget what it was. We went over the whole thing last time, and I can probably pull it up again just so I have it. Maybe it'll show up as one of my recent documents that I had pulled up from before so that I can understand. Yes, I hope. What do you think? What do you think? Let me see. Yes, we do have it. So let's see. We're searching for Mark Cannon family. So Mark Cannon chips cleanse the para from the opponent when dealing damage, but do not cause flashing after dealing damage anymore. See, that makes sense. This doesn't really make anything super different in terms of the paralysis, but I do think they changed some things that, well, I don't know if they actually did. I won't go ahead and jump on that bandwagon because I don't know for sure. But I think Pulsar does, though. Pulsar is a chip that should paralyze regardless, and I think they did change that, which is pretty cool. So what I'll do is I'll make a copy, because I'll make a I'll make a copy. At least I want to say I will. Let's go ahead and duplicate this, and let's change it a little to what I had so I don't have to go back and change it again, or just clear out a whole other folder. This is where we are, basically. The music, okay. The music didn't stop. Hey Delta, how you doing? How you doing? Do I know you, Delta? Or your profile picture does not make me remember. But yes, we are cannoning today in Better Balance Battle Network 5. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We have been away for like a month because of the hurricane, but I have the means to stream once again, so we are here now. So things I want to think about taking out are these. Probably Hey, what's up, Pass? I hope you're doing well today. How is your... Oh wait, that was not Pass. That was someone who also started with a P. I didn't remember. It was Probo. I saw something about a Probo streaming, so never mind. If you did not stream yesterday, then do not worry about my statement. I hope you're doing well, Past. Yes, and thank you. We're doing cannons today. This is the last challenge we'll be doing. until we move on. So this is the first time we've talked. Found you during the hurricane enforced downtime. Okay, I see. Well, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. If you ever want to join in on these, all you have to do is just follow along, and whenever I'm about to play, we'll send the codes in the YouTube chat or Twitch if people are there. But yeah, and other than that, you don't have to join. You can just sit back and relax and watch me try to figure things out. I kind of feel like I want to get rid of Sanctuary, but Sanctuary was more of something I wanted to get rid of for the sake of... I wanted to keep it for the sake of Timpani. So let's take away both of those. Yes. And I kind of wanted to go for a... I have 4 chips I can do, and I don't have a core thing in mind for my game plan. Game plan would be to have some panel grabs and lock someone in the back with a rock cube. If I succeed, it will either hit them or I succeed, and that would be pretty cool. So yes. So I want to say let's put that there, and we have 2 grab revenges. I don't know how much that'll do me well for, but in any case, I could get rid of it if I do not need it. And I would say I need 2 of something, either 2 panel grabs or I'm doing all right. Got myself eliminated in the BCC tournament. I've still got losers bracket to go, but I'm gonna let it resolve by itself. Oh, is that today? Is there a tournament happening today? And what's the BCC? What is the breakdown of that abbreviation? I hope you do. I hope you do have fun with it, regardless of whether or not you come out on top or not. Come back. Battle chip challenge. Oh, okay. I see. Cool. Very good. Thank you, Pass. Hopefully we'll get Retro Boxer or Rouse in here today, because they were like, I appreciate their presence when we do these kind of things, especially since we're all just trying to learn the BBN5 this. Hey, do 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 do. Let's do this then. We'll see. Maybe I'll change it. I can't think in real time or in retrospect as to whether or not this will work, but I guess that's the point. We'll have to just experiment a little bit and see how it feels. I feel it's pretty fine in terms of what can be done here. Now the only other thing is, like, what if I have a turn where I have defense? Do I have a lot to go for myself? D, W, and P, and the rest are F. So the times when I would be able to use my defense and something else at the same time would be with Renrax, Cloak Bombs, Slow Gauge, and Invisibles. So defense and basically defensive options against the opponent. So is having Metal Gel in there worth my time, or is just having Panel Grab worth my time? I don't know. Anyways, I think the last thing I want to add is just another win rack for the confirm. So with the cube, that we're locked into that type of objective is pushing it to the back, though it could be used for something else depending on what my opponent has for me, like if they have a north wind or something. I don't know. I'm certain they've changed a lot in the BBN5, so they've made a lot of things like 6 equal to 6. So I do wonder if gusts are blocked by cubes, because that's something you can do in 6 is when someone has a wind rack, you can just put a cube down, and if you stand behind the rock, you do not get the barrier lifted from your being. Specifically, it's done on a fan creation of Battle Chip Challenge by Cyber Tournament. It's a fun idle auto battler, and they have weekly PvP tournaments. I think I have the app for that, but I have not started a journey with it just yet. I do need to. It's cool that I can do it on my phone, which is nice. But yes. Alright, so the only things I'm really using here is kernel, and I have a Quake in here for some action, which is cool. The only thing is I could go for another, though it's like I can do a couple different things. I wouldn't need another rock cube necessarily. It would just depend. So I have to bide my time pretty well. Also, what did I decide that I was gonna use for kernel? So maybe that's why I had like 3 timpanis. One was to sacrifice. So something else has to come back, because this what do you call, why can't I remember his name? Why can't I remember? Night Soul is actually good in this setup because I can have it as an alternate way to shoot cannons with oh, but maybe not, because if my furthest panel, no, I think it's that specific panel that I get the invulnerability on, not the whole field. So if I wanted, so say for instance, if I had used 2 panel grabs, boom, boom, in the middle column, middle row, and I moved all the way to the front, that's the only way I can get invulnerability. But these 2 panels that were not manipulated on my side of the field, they should still have invulnerability for me, but I have to be on that row and column at the front column. So it should still work that way, but we have to think of something else to get rid of for the sake of me. So this isn't horrible, but now for MMBN5, you only can use it once, and I can't bring in an arm change with it, so it's only useful for the sake of a timpani, basically, for the Sonic. For the Dark Sonic, it's only useful for that, and it could be nice to have it go on into a different turn. It could be nice to have it do that, but do I care for that, or just do I care for the kernel chances? Because the kernel chances, I think I want more. So I could just have like another rock cube for the safe haven, or just have another timpani in case I need a timpani. This timpani is more valuable than a rock cube for me. But okay, this is kind of what I want to try. Those are only 2 I'm working with, is Kernel Soul and Night Soul, basically. I could do a Toad Soul if I wanted to sacrifice this metal gel. So I guess that's always an option, and if I need to get rid of the slow gauge, I can use it for Number Soul as well. So I guess it depends on what my needs are. I'm not very good at thinking ahead. I'm not the best at the chess. Let's see what I have. So I had, this is extremely better of a Navi customizer setup. So I have Cuss 2, Rush, Speed, a little bit of Health, and Charge Max, because that was more important to me. I have Super Armor, undershirt, float shoes, and air shoes. I have to admit, I'm not too familiar with BBN5. The one match with N1 GP server didn't go well. Was not prepared for Dark Soul. Yes, Dark Soul, that's just something you have to end up learning about. Though Dark Soul, I feel like should be better here. I usually, for these challenges, I encourage people to not rely on outside forces. So with the dark chips, if it doesn't help you and you're only using it for damage, I encourage you to find a dark chip that will help you use it for damage. So like the Dark Sonic is helpful for using for damage. I'd even say that Napalm Soul's dark chip is useful for damage, or not damage, but helping for chips, because it's a panic option. It does more than just lay into your opponent. This could let them run into traps. This could let them do a lot of different things. So Dark Wide, definitely just a chip that's out to do damage. Dark Drill, a chip to do damage. Dark Lance, a chip to do damage. Dark Plus is something that has helped a lot of the chips that we have decided to try to look at. And Dark Invis is just what it is. Dark Sonic is a chip that helps these chips that we don't normally use, and Dark Thunder is a chip that is nice for the chips that we try to use. And Dark Meteor, Dark Circle, Dark Tornado, Dark Sword are just there for the damage. So that's usually our goal. So if you haven't been here before, we like to some chips that we've done before in the past. Vulcan, we just take chips that aren't used very often or aren't considered the best and try to see what we can do to problem solve the issue. And my thing is that I encourage everyone to do it in a way that's not cheap or anything like that, because we understand that those chips work. The chips that people use that are cheap, they work because they work. But we want to find ways to use other chips or unisons to help these chips. And it's just a challenge, just a neat challenge to think outside the box in case you ever have to, because I've had a few folders that seem decent against people who are just using regular setups, and someone who plays with us called Packfire, when we first did the Vulcan one, he took his Vulcan folder that we did during the challenge and against someone else who were just playing standard, and was able to find success with that. So that's just what we do here, though it's not up everyone's alley. People find fun in this game in different ways, and some people's fun comes from destroying people with cheap options that don't take very much effort to put into play. So we don't get too many people that play, but we still get a good amount of people. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of people today, because no one probably knows I'm streaming. For Mega Man, it's very hard because it's very niche, and algorithm doesn't push it, and people in Mega Man communities don't tend to watch those things except for if they're watching the well-known ones. So my channel is very much in the has been forgotten about, at least momentarily, until we get some more momentum going. So if you still do want to play, just definitely I encourage you to. We're still learning about BBN5 because it's changed a little bit. They changed it to be a bit more balanced like BN6, and I like the changes that they've made, and it's pretty cool so far. So wind racks do remove barriers. Any gusts of wind removes barriers, so wind or fan, and they changed these, which is pretty cool. They've changed some chips that make it pretty cool, so I do encourage, if you actually like it and think about it, then you can. I'm not restricting anything since we don't know as much about it, but I decided to use BBN5 instead of standard for canon, because I knew less people would be interested in canon, and I knew that I knew that less people would be interested, and then we could have some more dedicated time to kind of either be surprised or figure something out. But we did find out a lot of hey, what's up, start button? We found out a lot of stuff from before about this. So if you have any questions, I do have the Google Doc up. So just ask. If you plan to play, just ask, and I will help you to the very best means in which I can. Because I think it's cool. They changed a lot of the Navicuts, so we're good. You love Mega Man Battle Network? Very good. A lot of us do. So okay, that's it for this. I'm gonna save. And then I will probably practice. I'm gonna send a notification to see if anyone on any of these servers wants to play. And we shall see. I do wonder how Dark Mega Man fares in this one. I don't remember if we read much of it or not. But I do wonder how it fares. I know they did what they're doing some good work trying to balance it all. Let me go ahead and send out a call for help, a SOS. See if anybody's around. Kudos for anyone who can guess which Mega Man Zero game this is from specifically. Which one is it? We'll play it again if it starts over, because I just now asked that question, so it's a true statement. Okay, it's going on for just a little bit more. We'll still start it over, actually. Let's try that again. So which they have a lot of remixes of a lot of the themes in the Mega Man Zero. I was gonna ask 03. Any other if I play, I might play if I got it right. The idea is to use lesser used chips. Oh, this is specifically canon, so it doesn't matter what chips you use. Our focus is canon and helping it to succeed. So if you find a code, like I'm using F code and star code, you'll find a lot of stuff in star code that can help, but you can use any chips that you want, but the goal is to center those chips and synergize them with canon if possible. I don't really have any restrictions on this. I usually have a whole list of chips that we are or are not using, but since it's a chill week, we're just learning about BBN5, so just use as many canons as you think you can, and you let the other chips synergize with it if possible, or find some game plan. And the goal is just to use it to help garner your goal of getting your player's health to 0. Played 1. I've only played 1 and never heard it. Interesting. So that was from 01. It was from, if I can find it, let's see. It was, no, whoops. Okay, you're right. So this is from 02. I assumed it was from, it does sound like it's from 2. I don't know why I didn't get that right off the bat. I know it's, that means I'm a fake fan. 02 is my favorite. Hey, what's up? Oh, sorry, I've been forgetting to tell everyone what's up there's a lot of new faces today, so I guess since I've been gone, maybe my videos have been pushed a little bit, or just shorts mostly. My main videos don't get pushed very often, so it makes me wonder if I should even post the shorts, because no one's gonna watch the longer videos. At least that's what it seems like, but I'm not here to really go into the weeds of that. 02 is yeah, you're right. Good ear on you. Good gracious. I knew it wasn't 1, so I don't know why, but I looked at the thumbnail. I was like, oh, that's 1? I thought it was 2, but it is 2. I thought it was 1 because it cut off the border of the thumbnail, so I didn't see the 2, and it looked like 1's art, but it is 2. 02. Let's see. If anyone is here and is ready and would like to try with the Canon, or if you just want to play, we can just play, because again, I don't expect us to get much traction with this one. Canon is not the most popular one. Hey Jose, yeah, I know, it feels so weird. It's been so long. Oh, here's one of the songs. Boop 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 dee 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 dee. Tell me, guys, which song is this? You should know. Don't be a Star Force hater. I'm just kidding, but like, ooh, this is one of my favorite ones. Which one is this one, guy? Just got off for work. I hope work was okay, Jose. We're just doing Canon today. MMBN5. Okay, let's see. Let me send this out to another place. Where? Net battles, wave battles, rank battles. Where are we doing? Undernet. Navicust. Where? Wave battles, net battle. I guess this is it. I think they changed some of the names on the channel. Sorry, I'm trying to send out get my brethren. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I have sent out an SOS in a few servers. SF3, yes, Spade Magnus. We see we have some good people here. We see. Need to replay them all, especially the second one. I kind of want to replace the second one. That was my first Star Force game, and I love it. But people do not like it, which I can understand the reasons why in comparison. But I love it. Now I don't think we got. I'll check back. I'll check back here a little bit, but let us do something like this. Let's practice my little yeah, it's a good series. I like it. They've always been good with keeping the theme of the game. Yeah, this is why we need a Star Force collection, but we're gonna be starting Star Force probably next week or the week after. I want to make sure I have everything, like the new way that I've got us looking at chips and stuff. I want to have all of that down, and for my own satisfaction of like having an organized like chip select, if we even get to that point, because I may not have to do that. I haven't played Star Force enough to know what is good and what is bad in the PvP, so we may just jump into it and not really do challenges on specific chips. We might just have a theme and there not really be any restrictions, and I'll just think of a theme and maybe talk to people in the Star Force service and ask them what they think would be a nice theme, and then based off of their feedback they probably would mention things that will be kind of broken or unnecessary. But we'll be starting that next week or the week after, depending on whether I want to do something special for it or not. I don't have an intro for it. I doubt I'll ever do an intro for it, but I kind of do want like a mini intro or something. But we'll see how I feel. It'll just depend on what I want for this for Star Force. But we're getting into that before we move on. Also, welcome in to people who have come by. We got a lot more people coming by than usual, but it is a lot of new faces. Like, thank you guys for coming by. I hope you all are well. We do this every Saturday. My schedule has changed a little bit, so you guys can let me know. Sundays are a bit more freed up at this point in time, so if people feel like Sunday is better, we'll do Sunday at like 1 p.m. EST, or maybe even earlier in the day. Instead of Saturdays. Saturday seems to work better in general, but for now, until my schedule gets back on track because of everything that happened with the hurricane and stuff that I usually do on Sundays, I'm doing on Saturdays now, but I can still stream. I just need to stream an hour earlier. So just throw some ideas out there if you're actually wanting to be here live and watch, or live and participate. For these streams, they are like the challenge streams for the megaman games, mostly Battle Network, and I'm throwing in Star Force here because we've played like 3 games from the Battle Network series for challenges. We've done 6, 3, and 5, so I want to pivot to Star Force and learn more about that, just because I haven't gotten in touch with it in so long. But also it could help if they actually do send a collection, who knows. It could help with getting a head start on that, and maybe they could be helpful for people. It could be helpful for me. But yeah, so I do apologize for people who have probably heard about me talking about the challenges for Battle Network, and if you wanted Battle Network, I apologize, because we'll be pivoting to Star Force 3 for a little while until we get enough of that, and we'll come back with Battle Network probably 4, because we know no one wants to do 4. I want to do 4. Sorry, I started talking a lot. My voice is not used to this for sure. Second one has the greatest story, plus the entire... Oh, interesting. I've never heard that take. I've only heard a few takes, but those takes have been like, we don't like it here. We don't like Star Force 2. Never played Star Force series, but let's just guess Star Force 3. Yeah. 100% at Star Force 1 yesterday. Hey, I'm guessing you probably played the DX version? Maybe? The DX version is very nice. I haven't gone through it all myself yet, but there'll never be a Star Force collection because stylus is needed. I guess that's always a possibility, but touchscreens is a thing. They could just incorporate touchscreen, but they did that they gave us the even though it's not super reliant on the stylus, they still included and found a way around the ZX series. So ZX series was there. I wouldn't count it out yet specifically, but it does seem like a far-fetched, though I do know that they know that people would like it. So it's just a matter of we shall see, I guess. But even if they don't, we still have good memories. It's just hard for people who want to experience the series to get it if they don't have it already. Castillo theme. What's Castillo? 4 is better than 5 anyway. Yeah. And then after being 4 is Yu-Gi-Oh! don't like the story enough as SF2. Sorry, that's understandable. I enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've actually gone through the story, so I know it's probably not like all that, but I still like the environments and everywhere, and it was pretty cool. But a replay for me may change that. It's been a while. Mega Man Star Force with Wiimote control. Oh gosh, Jose's coming in with the as always. Jose's coming in with the funny. Okay, let's practice because I don't see anyone. So let's practice a little bit with my folder in real time, Des. I didn't ask N1GP server though, so I might do that here in a second if we still don't get anything. My phone's gonna die here in a second, but I'll try to send another emote here before it dies. Now I know I can get from the actual net and oh yeah, down here. I don't even remember anything of Star Force. I know I played through all of SF1 and darn, oh no, I think I can remember. I'm sorry if I remember the profile picture. Is it Emmanuel? No. I am so sorry because I remember we had a discussion about how you would like me to say your name in English. So I apologize. But you do have Leo 13 in there, so maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering who it is that I talked to last time. But welcome in, Leo 13, if that is what you wish to be spoken as and spoke to as. I know I played through all of SF1 and part way through 2, but otherwise it's all blank. Capcom totally can add some additional controls for forced touchscreen interactions through, because you didn't have to use the touchscreen for it. They had usually multiple ways in order for you to use it. So like the X button or whatever would open the menu. You could change through the menus without doing the touchscreen. Especially in 3, they had some options. So I doubt that there's anything that would really be holding them back from that. Let's see. So here, what would I do? I probably wouldn't use my cannon just yet. I'd probably get some ground with we could force them to want to take off our barrier and rush what may be after that. Do I have color bug? I might have color bug. I'm blind. I do have color bug. Oh yeah, I forgot this is extended version, so we'll be on this song for a little bit, but I'll change it here in a second. Dang, Rock Cube? You're kind of crazy for that, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and do Colonel Soul, right? And then we won't get as much out of it, so we might as well go for this right here. Water damage. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Timpani be doing so much work, it just makes me it makes the screen shake so much. We did lose some health, but not a lot now I'm thinking about it. I only have 150 to start. Alright, let's see. He's trifling. Understood. Ah! Timpani just made that so much worse for me. Oh, by the way, Ladybug, gonna play Shadow. I have started already. I saw that you were playing it some, Jose. excited. I hope that they continue this momentum they've got going here, because I have not seen them put this much effort into a game in a long time. And maybe for some people it's not that much in comparison to what we did have and what is their competition today. So but some of the stuff that they have in there, like some of Shadow's animations, like him when he sidesteps, he does a swerve around. He especially, they wanted to go all out in that first stage. They still have it, sort of. Like, I know maybe not the same people that were working back then on some of my favorite Sonic games are around, but whoever is there, they still have that vision of what the ambition of what the old games have, and they have the ambition, and they have the flow right, and it's solid. It's not a broken game. There's still some things that I feel like they could have done better, like when you switch from rail to rail when you're 2D on 2.5D levels or whatever. He still jumps, and he's the same way. He doesn't do any type of transition on those or some type of cool animation for those. And also some of the stages, which it just transfers over, if they're keeping this Frontiers / Forces or whatever, like, it feels way better than those games, but they still have some stiffness in areas where I feel like they don't need to have stiffness, because they have some sections where like that first Doom part. You probably know what I'm talking about, Jose, where you fight Doom for the first time on the very first level. There's 5 enemies that appear, but you need to hit them and knock them into Doom's eye, and you can't move the camera, and it's kind of stiff, so that those parts still suffer, but it feels really good to me. I'm just kind of excited. I like the little open world, but I liked Frontiers open world too. I like doing the little busy work. I was one of those people that kind of enjoyed that, but Forces is just kind of not Forces. Frontiers is a little bit very bland to me on every other department. Like, I can continuously play that game, but I won't feel anything for that game. I can just play it and be relaxed, and but I don't get anything much from that. And for me, that's more important to me, to get more invested and immersed. Though it's hard to say, but I do like it so far. I am enjoying it. Okay. So I wouldn't have to get this down just at the beginning. I could still push the cube out earlier, so I have to think about that. We could always think about that. Sorry, I'll be back to listen to what you were saying, Jose, but alright. One rack is so disappointing in this game. BBN5, they've changed it, so it's good. They've changed it to where it removes wind barriers and stuff. We are playing BBN5. I have a folder made, so oh, sorry Delta, I did not notice. I apologize. I'll come back. Let's go back. All right, so Delta has entered the fray. Let's go ahead and change our names here. Delta, what is it? Delta Fiend. We'll put the whole thing because I think I might have room. Alright, there we go. Was it 5? There we go. So this is the code I was using. Right here. Chained this. Alright, Delta, here you go. Hey, what's up, Megarock? Let's see. Trying to 100% it. You finished it already? Very good. But the last collectibles are hiding from me. I know they're kind of tricky with some of these collectibles. They are kind of tricky. Yeah, they get it. 3D Sonic's about being unapologetically cool. Yeah, I do feel like there's still a lot more automation than what needs to be, but there's something about how they did it in the past that, but yeah, the BN5 has the most awkward and weakest standard library. BN3 battle theme, the least catchy of the bunch. Still catchy, but least catchy. I get it. They each have something interesting. I'll reveal my setup to you because I've been trying to do that recently to help me think a little bit more outside the box. But you do not have to do the same. That's funny. It lets me check. Yeah, you can mute it, and you cannot look, and that would make sense. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Drebin? I hope you've been doing well. I know maybe you're not on the YouTube or anything, but I am back. The hurricane hit my area really bad, so I've been out of commission to be able to do anything online for a long time until last Saturday. So I've been gone for quite some time, but yeah. And so there's something about all right, see you, Delta. There's something about, oh, okay, here, oh wait, let's get this back on. There's something about the Sonic games of the past that are really cool. Let me see, I know it looks awkward doing it this way on my little setup, but we make it work. So they have super armor, air shoes, and they have an extra soul turn, 1,000 HP. And then they have 7 cannons. I think I only have 6. They're doing E cannon and H and mostly star code. Okay, I see. And they have Toad. There's Toad stars here. I forgot. But that's good. That's good. Toadman, don't forget your Toadman, boys. Don't forget the Toadman. Okay, so we'll see. So it looks like they have thunders. Ooh, I love this. I love this already. This is really good. I want to see how it goes. The Timpanis, so maybe we want to save some efforts against their Timpanis if possible. So let's go ahead and see. We have some barriers right off the bat, so I do want to probably use those. I want to say. And we can use that at the end, and maybe we can use this at the end too. But will we need Kernel now or later? Because I don't have anything right now, so I might as well use Kernel now. So let's see. Let's wait until they do something. They do have air shoes, so the Rush has gotten a hold of their being. Will he move away? He did move. Good job. There's the thunder. What happened to him? What did he get hit by? Did he just take damage for some reason? Alright, so now we do have some... We don't have slow gauge, which maybe that's what I should have waited for, actually. We might have at least 2 chances to get it off, so we can at least make use of this cannon a few times. But hold on, I can't get my cube there if I put it there. I do have barrier though, so maybe I can just think about how that would work. Let's try it, Des. He's in an animation. Okay, he got his air. Oh wait, what happened? What was that? Oh, it was a grab revenge? I'm over here thinking it was okay, we got him again. He's taking damage every turn? I had grab revenge. I thought that was freaking... Okay, here we have a slow turn here. How many? He only has 2 area grabs, so I can wait for the other one to use that here later. We don't have big boy cannons, so that's unfortunate, but you know. Good thing that I can do here is probably... he doesn't have anything that I need to be worried about big time here, so... He has... Yeah, he has it reg, so I might as well use it now. That's probably a good choice. Maybe when he tries to destroy my timpani. Number soul deaths. Let's use slow gauge. Let's use this. He might have something that can get rid of it already, but oh yeah, I'm supposed to block that. We're just okay, he didn't come back into... He's taking damage. I wonder what bug that is. I do wonder. So we're out of Colonel turns, so that's unfortunate. So now we have to move into a different route of action. How many of this? He has 2 more. And I think I only have 2 of these, so I might as well just wait on it. Oh yeah, I can use Shadow Soul. Would I want to use it for any particular reason? I don't have any defense, so... Well, yes I do. What can I do while I'm defending? Discharge shots? So probably not. We probably won't. He doesn't have any barriers. He didn't bring any barriers with him. Let it be done. Timpani! He had it. Let's get up there. Ooh, I love the idea of having ah, darn. I didn't need that. I didn't need to do it. I love that they changed it so that Numberman can move as soon as he's done. I think that that's a good thing. So, is there any other reason for me to do something else? Like, for instance, he has an area grab, so I already used my grab revenge just by accident. I didn't recognize what the chip was. But we can use these now. He got rid of my barrier, so... Let's take a chance. Oh, it was invulnerability? Why? What? That doesn't... Oh, that takes me out of it, doesn't it? That's so weird, but you know. Ooh. No. No! He survived. He's not gonna finish the turn. I'm not gonna finish the turn. He didn't finish the turn for some reason. Delta, don't die. You have to tell him that later. That was a good comeback turn. I like how they're using... See, we've already kind of fiddled with Thunder and how Thunder is what do you call? Thunder is a chip that helps with conditioning, because it takes up area. They're trying to go around it. They definitely won't stand in the same row as it. So what do? I like that, because we've used it in other ones, but I didn't think about it in this one for whatever reason. I was focused on the F code. So very interesting, though he doesn't know that a lot of these can do certain things. And I like how they changed Parabon to be a bit more range as well, so this is nice. I appreciate that change. Now, no, that's not the one I'm looking for. Let's see, what can I do here? because I don't have any area, so I don't need to use. Let's do this, and we're not gonna change. I have a color bug, but what is it this time? Ah, that's unfortunate. Does he have anti-damage? I don't really know what it is. It is. Oh yeah, it takes 10 damage in this, so I don't know why I'm thinking it's the cheap way. He is definitely taking damage every turn. This gives me... I thought this was not invulnerability. I thought that this was health. Why did I think that? That's an interesting thingy here that I've gotten myself into. So I have mini cannons. I need to get rid of some stuff. We're just gonna have to go and use these. Gridman. Okay, he ran into me. Nice. Okay, we do have a kernel option. I feel like we should go with it, but we don't have slow gauge. Slow gauge will be very good with these M cannons, but M cannons are here, so I have to use M cannons while they are here. At least that's what I would say. Let's try this. He also hasn't used an area grab yet, so we could always do this. Rush, very good. I get a charge attack off of that. Hey Vibin, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Link. Oh, it does. Oh, I forgot they made that change. That's so cool. There we go. And I didn't need to use that. I didn't need to give my hand that was the case, but I'm so out of it. Women don't hide behind barriers. If I missed some of your guys' comments, I'm sorry. I'll go back here in a second. All right, so here we have we do have something sort of. Have my other grab revenge getting it so early. Gosh darn. And we could probably use this in other ways right now. So let us do so at this current point in time. He might have like an invis. He wants to get rid of the barrier. Ooh! Oh! Let's do that. Yes, move from right there. He did. Very good. We're fine with that. Okay, I am stuck like this, but I could bring an invis or I could bring the barrier actually. We almost have the conditions lined up. I just need him to move from right there, and then he'll be on one-way ticket. Oh, isn't there a rule that limits uses of P? Okay, he got me. He moved. Are you gonna? No, he didn't move. Slow gauge. Okay, so I didn't need mine. I didn't notice that he had it. Let's just stay up front. But my thing is gone anyway, so I can't do that setup like I would like. Why is it not coming my way? Don't be that way. No! He did use it, okay. He had the same idea, which I appreciate. we do it? No? It's kind of unfortunate. He does have another one, so I know I can get rid of that, but we'll just keep this for now. I don't need to use it. If I don't need to use it, I might as well just use it as a regular chip. Let's use it as a regular chip. Oh. Ooh, but I'm out of range of that. I like the double cracks too, but I don't know what his plan for it is. I ran into it anyway. I'm kind of crazy for that, huh? So we do have an option. No, I'm worried, so I can't. This is unfortunate. Yeah, the best thing for me to do would be to end this now. Still flashing, still flashing. Oh no! Run into it. Run into it. Yes! No undershirt? Okay. Oh no. I do like that though. Ask them about the let's see. I guess that makes it so that if they do not have air shoes, they have a harder time moving. So see, this is another person that understands the concepts of these challenges. I really like that fact. But let's see, go back. I'm sorry I missed some of these. I have a strong dislike for a challenge you have to do prior to this comp. Oh, I get you. I hope they turn down the level of nostalgia in the newer Sonic games. I get that, because they're kind of also doing this thing. Also, welcome in to people who just came in. I do, because they are still kind of doing it with some of the dialogue. Who is it? I guess his name is Ian Flynn is doing it, and I don't like that. I kind of appreciate that they remember, but like in Frontiers, that's all that they were doing, is making callbacks and they're just standing there not doing anything. The only real satisfaction I got from that, or some type of emotion or like hype, was when Sonic would go supersonic, and he kind of displays some of his personality that I like when he's supersonic, even though he's not talking. I still appreciate that they understand and remember, but for so far in Sonic X Shadow Generations, it seems toned down a tad. They bring it up sometimes, but I think they've done it more in the Generations portion. Like the stuff that they're talking about in Shadow Gens doesn't do it as much, but I think in the new cutscenes that they put in regular Gens it's everywhere. I think. I hope that they do that too. So I get that passed. I understand. Real men don't hide behind barriers. So isn't there a rule that limits usage of PAs in BN5? Something like one use for each PA in a match. I don't remember. I felt like there was something like that mentioned in the BBN5 list, but I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember. I lightly messed up my Navi because I see, yeah, you start taking damage, and I did not know why. What bug in BN5 does that? Because I didn't know that there was a bug that does that at all. Come on, Mega Rock, why don't you just bring some positivity to the people? You always come in here in negativity, if it's against me or if against the other people. You can just come in with some positivity. Hey Citrus, I hope you're doing well today. We're just doing some canon in BN5, better balanced BN5 to be specific. This is the last challenge we're doing till we move on to Star Force 3. So for challenges, or just to get familiar with it, because the only type of experience I have playing is against my brother when we were super young. So I don't know all there is to know. We did do like a stream or two talking about it just to prep. And that was fun. So we kind of have an idea of what we're getting into there, but Shadow Generations was extremely good. Yes, I have not played it all just yet, but it makes me excited because I feel like they still have what they still have it. And like, I still think that there's still, like I mentioned before, I only have small gripes so far. It's like, I wish it still controls way better than Sonic Forces cyberspace levels and Sonic Frontiers cyberspace levels and Sonic Forces, but there's still some stiffness, especially, and I think they should try to get rid of that if they can, at least in those specific sections where they want you to take out like 5 enemies on the screen at one time, because usually they're spaced out, right? And they don't let you move the camera. So that could be something that they can improve on. It's just a small thing. And then like, they did really good with the animations. I'm glad they're bringing some suave into it. And there's still some animations I think they were kind of cheap with, but it's just, but everything else, like, you could tell they still have it in them. And I've been enjoying it so far. I love it. And it's been nice to see. So I'm just hoping that they keep that momentum going. And because there's something about it. Like, I still think there's too much automation going on, but I still love the visuals and stuff, but I still think there's still a lot of automation, at least in the stages that I played. But again, it's just been fun though. It's still been fun, so I know that they still have it in them to do what they do to make us feel good. And I was gonna say this earlier, so I know we're doing Battle Network, but we're talking about Sonic's. We hate Amy being an overattached girlfriend. That is something I'm kind of sad about. I don't know what whoever Anne's obsession with. This is perfect music for this. I don't get their obsession with trying to change Amy into like a boss girl. But she just was obsessed, but like, I liked Amy as a character, because in Sonic Adventure 1, she shows that personality that they're trying to shove in our face. They're just saying that she can't have that other portion. She can be nice, she can be loving, and she can be very caring and not so over like stimulating. And she's shown that before, but I like the other parts of her personality. I kind of get it, and I kind of like the idea at the same time, but I still don't understand it. I don't understand the obsession with trying to make her, to try to erase everything like that away from her personality. It would be nice character development, because I do think it would be cool to be like, well, maybe I need to make sure my priorities are straight in other ways, because I care more, I care about stuff other than just obsessing over Sonic. And maybe that could have just been a character development point instead of just she was never like that. I think, because I like the idea of it, but how it just kind of makes me sad. That at least lasted the whole song, so the song played its purpose, but I don't get it. But I don't know. But there's something I was thinking about the other day. I was playing Sonic Heroes on my GameCube because I have this scaler. I'm gonna play it on stream one day because I need to finish Super Hard Mode, and that is on theme with the channel, so we're gonna do that at some point, because I was scared of losing my lives. I think the last part I left off on was the jungle, and if you lose all your lives, you have to start all the way over. So that was Super Hard Mode. But I was playing it casually just to see what it looks like on my TV and with the scaler and stuff. And it was just to do like a level, right? It was just to play a level. And I got stuck on that game for many levels. Not really stuck, but more like the game still drew me in so much to where I couldn't put the controller down. And that's still saying something, because it's like, it's not just my nostalgia that makes me think that these older games are good. I can accept that there are flaws in games like Sonic 06 and stuff, and I can enjoy them, and like Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic the Black Knight. I can still enjoy them and recognize that they're flaws. And that goes for Sonic Heroes as well, Shadow Hedgehog, all of those, but they still had something that pulled me in, and it still did that. And so it's like, I knew it just wasn't me being biased. Usually I can tell when I'm biased, and I understand that bias plays a part, but they still had something back then. They still had something. The environments are so good in Sonic Heroes. I love the dialogue banter, at least, you know, the repetition parts where it's like, let's go up, or, you know, I'll handle this. You know, those parts could probably be toned down, but it still brought me in the immersion of the game when they're commenting on the environments and it's changing, and they had something with that stuff. It still got me, like, today, like, and I that's not really saying a lot, because I'm very tolerant as a person when it comes to jank and games. I don't have very many games I completely dislike. I love variety in all types of forms and things like that, but I still think it says something to the fact that that I can play Sonic Heroes today and still feel like I'm having such a good time, even though Sonic Heroes is not my favorite Sonic game. I think my favorite Sonic game, well, I don't know what my favorite Sonic game is. I just know I'd still like a lot of them, but it probably would be Sonic and the Secret Rings, to be actually. To be real, Sonic and the Secret Rings or Sonic and the Black Knight, just because of the characterization, the environments, the ambition, and it just makes me feel something. Like, not that everything needs to make me feel something, because again, Frontiers had something with it. I could play Frontiers, but I still wouldn't be immersed to the point where I would consider it to be my favorite game. I can play it and it feels cool. I like doing the busy work. It's relaxing. But I don't know, something about it where I was just sitting there and I was supposed to just move on to the next game to see what my scaler could do with it. And I sat there for a good few levels, and even though I had messed up because of the jank on some of the portions, it didn't make me frustrated or anything. It was just like, darn, okay, I see, I have to remember how to get past this like I used to. But there's something about those games, and I just wish that they would take another good look at what they used to do. Not that I'm not saying that they didn't have automation, because they had automation even in the classic games. It just wasn't as present, and they gave more automation in the 3D, which is necessary for certain things, and the spectacle is cool, but they overdo it a little bit, I think, still in this one. But anyways, I would go on a whole rant, but again, the main point of me talking about all this is that they had something with that, and it says something that it can still be relevant today. That probably one of the more, it's not the most jankiest, but you know, people don't like it as much because of how slippery it is. Some things don't connect together because of the same multiple actions being mapped to the same button. Excuse me, all that stuff. But still says something that can get me sitting there, and even if I lose a life or something, that I would still sit there and play it. And not because I feel like I have to, it's just because it was fun. Anyways, I just needed to go on that because we were talking about it, but I talked to LDR about this recently. I was just like, man, and I'm just so happy with Sonic X Shadow Generations right now because I appreciate it, and I'm excited because I think that they still have it in them to give us a game like that, and it's been fun. I am just excited that they're in it, and it's with my boy Shadow, my boy. They gave him and Team Dark a nice animation. It looks sick, and they're not botching Shadow's part yet. And at least from my perspective, because I haven't played the game all the way through yet. I've only got through Skyrail Canyon or whatever. And the 2D sections are good. I really like the 2D sections. The 2D sections are not bad. And Sonic Colors, I like Sonic Colors, but the 2D sections in those I didn't like them as much because they they couldn't, I guess, decide whether they wanted you to go fast or not. But I don't really care that I don't care about going fast all the time. My favorite zone in Sonic 1 is Marble Zone, and people dislike that zone. I like Marble Zone. I like it a lot. So it's not that. It's just, I don't know. I just maybe I have to go back and play it so I can get my feelings on it. Sorry, I'm talking so much. It's been so long since I streamed, and my voice tends to go out even when I stream normally. So my voice does not. It's not used to this. But sorry, I'm gonna get back to you guys in a second. I just try not to forget what I was gonna say, but I apologize. But let me try to read back on what you guys were saying. So it was from my custom 2 being completely off the line. So they just give you a damage bug in this one? Interesting. Random question, have you beaten the secret bosses in XD Make? No, but I plan on probably like streaming whenever I have I haven't been playing it off stream, but since I'm making a video on it, I'll probably stream and get footage for it. So since I'm making a video on it, I'm gonna play it again. I just haven't played it since I've been gone, because like things have been different. But I'm gonna try to beat the secret bosses. Sonic and Mega Man are bros. Is like the Archie comics getting older? Are you getting older, Mega Rock? Don't tell us that. I like her better now. She is the heart and also a badass with a hammer. Okay, I see. Whoops. I was not supposed to say that. I'm not, I don't cuss, so I think I was just going with the flow of that, so I apologize. Mostly to myself, I'm sad. Usually I am able to catch that, but my brain is getting duller throughout the day and just read the whole thing out loud. But I mean, like I said, I like it, but I don't get the obsession with trying to act like it was gone. Because I think it was there to begin with. It's just that's when it comes to Sonic, that is her personality. I just think they could have just shown it as more like progress, though maybe in the Archie comics or the comics they did that and made it an arc to where she transitioned into, like, she just came into realization. But I don't get the obsession of trying to think that it just never existed, because I like Amy from before. I think she was fine. She's annoying, yes, that's just who she is, but they still had moments where they showed she had a really good heart, and that was the parts that I think were cool about it. Sonic Heroes is cool, top 3 for me. Shadow not being able to decide if he likes the city or Sonic, this time there's no way out of marrying me. I get it. I like that though. She's all about the business. I respect Amy. I respect past Amy for how she is. That's just her deal. That was her deal. But again, I do like that. I do like how they're trying to portray her now. I just don't get the obsession of trying to erase the past. That's all I'm really saying. She was there. That's I think that we should accept that that's just how she is, and she could become someone else, but don't just try to erase it. Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles is really good. SA2 is peak fiction. We love Sonic Adventure 2. Hey, what's up, Crackback? Sonic Adventure 1, way too fun. I love it. Charmy, those frogs are not sentient. They're not like us. What? Something non-sapient crocodile. Sonic 2's chemical plague has automatic. Yeah. Like the classic games do have forms of automation in them. I get laid, but Sonic fans have to rant. Oh, anyways, back to discussing the Blaze is from the future. We love Blaze. Marvel Zone is such good music. We love it. Marvel Zone, thank you. It is not Labyrinth Zone. Yeah, I'm a Labyrinth Zone fan myself. Music is impossible to get bopped to. I did talk about it, though it's on a different channel. I don't promote my other channels to this channel because that just leaves dead subscribers. But I did talk about Marble Zone in a video and how it really does do pretty good stuff in comparison to Green Hill Zone, because I think a lot of people's issues with Green Hill Zone is that they teach you all this cool stuff in Green Hill Zone and then they say they just throw it and cast it all away in Marvel Zone, and that's not true. It's not true. The problem with Ian Flynn is that he does character development in the comics and then adds it to the game like we read them. Yeah. So if that's what they did in the comics, I appreciate that, but I hate that they are having the hard transition Amy like that. I wish that there was like I wish they would, like, they didn't have to change Amy and Sonic Generations. I think they could have just left it there because that was the past, but moving forward, do something different. Don't erase the past and act like Amy was never that way. It makes sense that she was. That's just her personality. There are people that exist like that in the world, regardless of how annoying that is. Like, she was rescued by Sonic and Sonic CD. I get it. And you saw how cool Sonic was and Sonic CD. Who would not? Sonic CD in the animation, he be out there. And I'm glad that they let it so that we can play with that classic Sonic and Sonic Generations instead of the other one. Anyways, I'm not gonna go on a rant tonight. Not to start an argument, but that's a little unfair to say. You definitely don't need to read the comics to play Frontiers or anything. Yeah, you don't need to. But it just kind of, well, yeah, with Frontiers, we don't know why they're starting to try to make her that way. But in Forces, I wonder if they went into that more. They just completely stopped. But I do kind of like Amy's characterization in Forces, because I appreciate it. It still shows that heartfelt side of her. I just don't like the right now of them trying to erase the past. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess I would, I don't care personally either way, but I can understand why some people would want to understand instead of not. But yeah, I don't think it's necessary to read the comics, but it is kind of jarring to not see the differences of what he's doing and what they're trying to put him, force him, not really force him, but to have him force into the story. Yes, split mushroom. So, you are correct. I'm pretty sure split mushroom and X4. Where we at? You are correct. You're good with those. I can usually tell what game it comes from. What games the music comes from. But I'm not as good narrowing down the names of the songs or which theme, because especially in X1, they did really good with the music, but their blueprint is throughout the whole game. So some of the songs sound similar to me right off the bat, but if you played them next to each other, I could probably tell. But if you just played me one and I didn't hear another one prior to that, it would be hard for me to decide which stage it comes from, because they have this musical blueprint that goes throughout all of the stages. But they do that with a lot of the Mega Man games, especially Mega Man 11. They did that so much so that I still have a hard time figuring out if a different song was playing. I still have a hard time. So hey, we have like 20 minutes still. I know we just spent like, I don't know, maybe half an hour or 20 minutes doing that, and the first hour just kind of talking about what we usually do here, since I haven't been here in a while. But if any of you want to play again, we can play again, or we can find someone else. Let's see if we can find someone. We still haven't had anyone respond to our call for help anywhere else, so I might send one to N1GP and see if anyone happens to want to do some of that in there. So let's see. It's from the original X Battle Network Star Force series. I should be able to tell you the theme that plays in 30 seconds tops. Usually I can too. Like, I can tell you what game it's from, though. Again, I can't unless it's like a favorite of mine. Like if someone started playing the Storm or Brave the Storm and Battle Network 6. I could tell you it's from Battle Network 6, and I can tell you it's from Element Man's Comp. I could do that. But I can't do certain other ones. Like the Spade Madness one's one of my favorites as well. As I could tell you, it's from Star Force and the Bound Network 4 music. I can already tell it's Bound Network 4, though. Actually, it's hard to say. I think this is like, I don't know how you would describe where this is, but this is like that one, the one plaza. But there are certain things I can say, I can get more specific with, but usually at the very least, I can tell you what game it's from. But that's about it. I can rematch if no one else steps up. This time my cuss is fixed. Okay. Ladybug and Larry make a whole video Sonic rant with this. I can, but I don't. I probably will not. I probably will make a video on Shadow Gems, but it'll be on that channel. Yeah, the Dome theme. Yeah, BN4 has some really good music. Let's see if we do. If I don't get anyone here in a second, I'll take you up on your offer, Delta. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I won't spoil what it is, but you guys already know what it is. I left this one in even though it doesn't match any type of escalate, like any type of music that would fit us just sitting down and talking or playing matches. I still left it in because I couldn't make myself take it out. I put it in by accident, or was it on purpose? I don't remember. It's a shame that this game is the way that it is. You send me something funny? Okay. X4, no, you're kidding. No, you're not. No, you're lying. You're lying. I think you're lying. No. No, I feel like you're trolling now. No. Be serious with me really quick. No, you can't get all those songs right. You can't get all those songs right and get this one wrong. There's no way. There's no way. I'll say it here in a second, Citrus, if we don't get anyone who gets it first. Someone has to get it. We're gonna even replay it. There's no way. I can't believe it. MWD, or however you'd want me to call your name. You can't be kidding me. You can't know all those other games. I know this one. Oh, my friend would be so, well, I don't know if he'd be upset, but he likes this. Yes. Okay, very good. It's Mega Man 8. X7 does have a good song though. I played it in one video and they're like, what song is this from? I remember this, but I can't put my finger on it. I need to look back, listen through the soundtrack of X7 again, because I'm sure they have to have more bangers than just the one theme that I like. But all right. Let's see. We haven't had anyone come by. Hey Delta, if you are around, let's go ahead and play another one, and that should fill out the rest of the time that I'll have for today, and then we can look forward to next weekend or the weekend after. Ian Fleeans rewriting Sonic Generations. Is this the whole thing or just the short one? Let's see, because I'll let you guys listen to it as well. Let's see.
I'm going to win this time, because I am the Eggman. I always have the master plan. Well, aren't you a mean bean machine?
Oh, please. There's no way you're gonna beat us. Not with Sonic 2 up in here.
I won't mind painting myself blue for you, Sonic.
You're rougher than the rest of them, Sonic.
Oh my lord.
Live and learn, Sonic.
Living.
Don't go there! Yeah, now you see me, Sonic.
Cry. You must advance, Sonic.
Feel the rush, Sonic.
Oh.
Dream of an absolution, Sonic.
No.
Fly high, Sonic.
True dat.
Wait, where's True Dat from?
Colors.
Sonic
Feels so
Colors?
right. Consider this your final frontier. I'm gonna unleash my power. Super Sonic style.
Sonic Heroes!
No, oh my lord. That's so true though. That's how I feel when I'm playing Sonic Frontiers. Every line is something. Every line is something, a callback. Okay, sorry, Delta. We could go ahead and play. Oh Lord. That's funny. Thank you. Oh snap. That was funny. That was funny. Alright, so what did they change? They have the custom to the body pack and the salty and stuff. This is sort of the same. And then we have the cannons, the Thundaru, and anti-damage and whatnot. Alright, let's see. So right now, there's lava on the field, but we don't get affected by lava. Mean Bean Machine, that's an actual game, funny enough. Yeah. I remember the Mean Bean Machine does. I wonder if my shield will... I don't think the shield will take damage, but you know. Okay. Let's just do this for now. See if he has anything. Yeah, something like that. But I'm invulnerable, so I shouldn't have done that. I just didn't notice. So that's unfortunate. Let's go Invis. They have anti-damage, so let's think about that next time. Here we have the Metal Gel. We could just do this. Yeah, I remember the Puyo Puyo game. They put it in Sonic Mania as well, or like a little bit of section of it. Let's pay attention to them. This. Stay right there really quick. And then come down. There we go. That was nice way of getting... Run into... Oh, the hole! He doesn't have float shoot. Oh, he takes area back? That's pretty cool to know. So we have our Judge Man in this game. That's pretty cool to know. So we got rid of that barrier. Let's just let's keep it going. We have so much defense right now. Let's do this for now. I can't hit him from a distance though without it. And my plan with the cube is gone. So I might can use that if I get it. So we'll see. Imagine as metal gel summoned water. Step back. What is that then? It is anti-damage. I guess I'm just missing. I am missing. So here we do have an opportunity, but we still have chances to just flail around a little bit and maybe just get some pot shots off. We still have that possibility, so I think I want to keep the Invis. That'll be my last one, right? My last one though, I have 2 barriers though, so let's have 1 invis and 1 barrier left. And then he has no barriers, so I can take this with me. And maybe at the end I can do it, but I like the thought of bringing Timpani in on the turn. I do like the thought of bringing Timpani in on the turn. I guess we'll see. Because I wonder if he'll just have anything to do. Because can he do anything about it is the question. Let's just bring it. Rush. We get this charge attack. He doesn't like pressing the end screen first. Okay, there we go. Very good on him. I don't have to do anything just yet. I think that must have triggered the anti-damage then. I only assume. But maybe not. Let's see. He used it, so that's good. Slow gauge, this is fine too. Oh, I forgot to use it. That's pretty unfortunate. I do have another chance though. That's rough. Should I or should I not? That is a good question. He'll want to destroy it, so he doesn't have, I feel like, enough that can hurt me. Let's just see then. Timpani, Timpani. Let's put ours down then. Timpani, Timpani. Okay, that's unfortunate. It did get destroyed like I thought. So I have to be careful. I do have not enough attack really. I'm worried now, so I can't transform. So that was not the best play for me. Not the best play for me. Does Navi food exist? That is a good question. Oh, it's on my side of the field, darn. Ooh. Okay, well here we go. We're back to normal now. We don't need that. Be cool if it will work, but it's too many wind-up frames for it to work, to be honest. He doesn't really have anything that would stop me from being invisible, so I might as well take that course, right? I don't know, this could cost me, just because I want to be greedy for whatever reason. There we go. It did work, so I got rewarded. That could have gone easily worse. Good job, Delta. So we do have our gel and this, so I would like for us to have that opportunity, yeah? So alright. We do need the wind rack for the cube, but I forgot I can use the slow gauge as a number soul thingamajigger. I forgot to start adding my goals here. I should have just used it earlier because there's no point in me actually. So we don't have the cube, but we do have a chance to get him on one side of the field or the other. So we might as well try. Let's try it then. Okay. Oh, I'm still invisible. Ah, that was not what I wanted to do, but I'm just doing stuff unnecessarily. I can put this back there, that is a true statement, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. That means I can finally do something like this. Something like this, I'd say. Let's step all the way back, at least that's what I want to say. Oh, that caused. Ooh, very good. You want to become a Navi now? Mr. Pogs delivers a DoorDash. What are you guys talking about? We don't have anything crazy right now. He is, unless he decides to cross out of it, he's... And let's bring this because we don't need it. He did unison out, but let's go ahead and get the invulnerability. Yeah! That's good. Yeah. This is just unfortunate for him right now. Okay, I used the wind rack. He wouldn't have enough right now to get me all the way back, but I do wonder, should I even use the I need one for one of these slow turns. I'm not sure if he's putting us in the slow turn just yet, so we can do this for now. I still have another Impus. Gridman does do the damage here. Let's just skip this turn because we don't need it, not necessarily. Battle Network Monster Tamer with viruses? Interesting. Invisible. Maybe we need that to run out here. We'll just do it earlier than I thought. Here we are. Oh yeah, I forgot we activate the Colonel Army. In this one. I forgot, that's pretty cool. If he steps up behind it thinking he'll have cover, then no, he will not. Oh shoot, I couldn't get it in time. Well, he got it. I lost my turn. I lost my turn with it. Also, I think the slow gauges and stuff only last 3 turns in this one. Oh yeah, I can get my stuff back, so let me think about this. Get my stuff back and basically guard it with my life since I have life aura. Wait, how did I do Night Soul when I only have one of these, or did I bring more than one, or was that last turn? No, that was this turn. That was this game. How interesting. Since he's already used both, I know I don't need that anymore. Get my stuff back. This might take him out anyway. Yeah, it did. Okay. Very good. See, you're getting... I wish you were here before, Delta. You would have fun, because I know you would have gotten used to this a lot more if you were playing. But I know that you get the spirit of the challenge. I know that you get the spirit of the challenge. I feel like you would have been a very good example, because I wouldn't have ever thought about using the Thunders with this one for some reason, even though I was advocating for it for almost all the other themes that we played. It's a very good conditioning chip. At least that's something you'll figure out, or at least I'll have it. It's in the next MMBN video, the Battle Network video. I talk about Thunder a little bit and how that helps with a chip that's similar to the cannon. It's just that the chip in question is faster than cannon, and it doesn't necessarily have to make the opponent flinch if they have super armor, but it can still get off the damage. Using Thunder is a very good choice at times for the conditioning. It just has some setup, so it's unfortunate in that aspect, but it's still good. I appreciate the uses of that and the crack panel, though. For that, if you don't know Delta, if one of your end goals is to get an opponent to have less mobility, you need to bring Reset Bomb in this game. Reset Bomb in this game gives you uninstalls the opponent. So you already had Parabomb. Reset Bomb could have been cool, but I don't think they're in the same code. So you had Toadman. You had Toadman Star into uninstall, or your Timpani into uninstall, or Reset Bomb. That can be something that you can use, because we had to fiddle with that before too. Like, everyone was bringing Reset Bombs. For this one, I don't need Reset Bomb because I don't need my opponent to not move physically on the field. But I do appreciate the crack shot, or not the crack shot, the double shot or whatever. I forget what it's called in this one, but I think it only cracks panels instead of launching it. It's still a good idea. So I appreciate that. That's why I wish you were here some of these earlier challenges, because I think you really get it, like some of us do. Not that I'm trying to bash on anybody else, but I'm just being true to what I'm saying. I'm just being true to what I'm saying. I'm not really trying to spare any feelings, but I'm not also trying to attack anyone's feelings. I'm just being honest, because some people really do like the cheaper way of getting damage, and that's fine. If you play that way, that's fine. It's just, this is how we're playing. We like more of a challenge. I think you get the idea of it, so I wish you were here in some of these earlier ones, because I feel like you will learn a lot, like I have, through a lot of these challenges. But anyways, either way, we'll be getting back to it soon, but it will be in a different game. So it'll be in a different game. Yeah, no, don't worry. I get it. We are all getting used to it anyway, so don't worry anyway. I think all it really matters is if you have fun or you feel like you learned something cool. So that's at least how I try to see it, though. I feel like it can be frustrating to just be on a one-sided endeavor, but I try not to think of it that way, because it just holds me back. And whenever I get frustrated, whenever I feel like I can't give a better challenge to someone. But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much, Delta, for playing And I know since you haven't played it in a while, or not even really used to Better Balance BN5, I appreciate you still putting yourself out there and playing on the stream. So I do appreciate that. Reset Bomb 2 resets your game file. Oh my lord, that would be insane. Reset Bomb 3 erases your entire GBA's data. In general, I'm more of a 4.5 person. I like a lot of 4.5. We'll probably play 4.5, but we'll probably have to forgo the challenge portion of it unless I can find a way to do it, because I love BN5. If any of you have seen those videos, I was tinkering with Thunderman because he seems like one of the worst off navies in the game, so I was trying to use him. He actually has some chips in the game that allows him to play pretty well. It's just his charge shot is very unfortunate, and he doesn't have much else besides that, and he just has his Cloud. So Cloud is MVP. Cloud is very much MVP. But we will get to it at some point. I just need to decide whether or not we will do challenges for it, because every Navi has their own specialties, and doing a challenge surrounding a specific chip can be a lot harder, or a theme might be a bit more broader that might encapsulate everyone, but I don't want it to be a one-sided thing where everyone chooses the same Navi, where it's that obvious of a answer. I want there to be multiple answers in the forms of using different Navis for the themes, and since they all have specialties, it makes it hard. I know this song is very much not in line with my tune, so let me skip it. This one's kind of too cheery, like I'm ending. I am ending. We'll just go with this one. Can Mega Man use Double Soul in 4.5? No, if you use Mega Man, you use Mega Man, but he is very good. He is very good. Mega Man is very good on his own, because of what he is included in his kit off the bat. Yes, you are correct. It was from Star Force 2. You got 100% Kirby and the Amazing Mirror save. No! No! That would be the most horrible thing. I will never, ever, ever, never, ever touch my Kirby save file. I will start a new one because I have 2 blank ones. I will never start it over again. That 100% has to stay where it is. I do not care if I ever purchased the game, a Kirby and Amazing Mirror cartridge, and their file was there. I would not erase their file. I would keep it there because that's horrible. That's horrible. I love Kirby and Amazing Mirror, but no, I don't want to think about it. Oh my lord, no. Darn, just thinking about that makes me sad. But anyways, we'll do 4.5 someday. We just need to have a concrete way to make it so that it's broad and that people can use whatever Navis they want to use instead of ones that are obviously favored in the theme. So whenever I figure that out, it'll be cool. Like maybe after we play 4, we can play it, and then we'll finally play 1 or 2. And then we'll move back and forth between, I guess, Star Force and that, or maybe something new will have come up, and maybe I'll do something else, because I still have the challenge run races that have not quite gotten out there yet. We have recorded a session. It was super fun, but maybe we can do more than just Battle Network or Star Force on these challenge streams. So I have to think about other things that we could do. So we'll see, but that's the plan: 4, 4.5, and 1 or 2. We'll see if there's a vote on that, because we played 3, 5, and 6 with the challenge themes. So we'll do some Star Force and come back to it sometime later. We're gonna spend a good amount of time on it. Yes, this is a very cool song. It's from that game that you mentioned, but I have not actually played this or remember much of this game, so I think that this is a cool song. Yes, I do too. I've played it with my brother, but playing it with 4 people would be really, really cool. The concept of Kirby and Amazing Mirror is so cool back in its time. I still think it's cool today. So Kirby Amazing Mirror is a good gym. Beat Dark Souls blind with kind of good guitar controller. Ooh, that's horrible. But yeah, okay. Thank you again, Delta. I hope to see you guys again next weekend. If not, no worries. If you have any ideas about what times you think you'd rather play, just let me know and I'll consider them. Right now, I just do have a different schedule. It's not that far off because usually we start on 2 on Saturdays, but Sunday is also an option in case there are more people that will actually participate or be present and they actually will advocate for a certain time. If that's the case for you, which I'll say I do have a poll up or a community post up, so if you go back in the community post you can make yourself known in that way as well. This is a true statement. Good job, Citrus. Challenge yourself, beat Ultra Kill with the remote. Oh lord. It's Shuttle Factory, but I forget. It's been a while since. I don't know. I really love this soundtrack. But sorry, I am kind of just talking in circles now. Yes, it's on a channel page. I don't really advertise it because I'm not someone who's on my phone all the time, so I find it hard to get on my phone and try to talk all the time. But that's where we are now, because like if people play, I'm usually in the VC for people who are playing with me, and if they feel comfortable having their voice on a stream, they can do that. But I do try to. I definitely have not been in there since the hurricane because I've been drained mentally in other ways and emotionally, so I just have not really been on at all. But I'll try to get back to being on there more. And I will just try to be, but I don't really advertise it because I'm not on there. I feel bad for having people come in and join if they're not. But if you are okay with that and you are just there for when we do these challenge tournament or we will do challenge tournaments. We've done one, but we'll do the challenges, the challenge tournaments, or the races. If you're okay with that and without us talking as much as I would have liked, if you're still okay with being there and up to doing those types of things, then still feel free to join. It just won't be active until we do said activities, because I'm just not very good of a talker in there. But it's on the channel page. I'll rate my friend Orpheon, and they're playing Metroid Primes 2, so if you're up for that, stick around, and you can go ahead and stick around. Since I have been gone for so long, I feel like I should at least try to rate someone, do my due diligence out on the internet. But it's on Twitch, so I'll send the link into the Discord, to the YouTube. So let's just do that, just because they don't really need it from me, because they usually have a lot of viewers. But it'd be cool just still to show some support. So if you like that, and even if you can't stay, just come in and say hello and where you guys are from, because he loves Bound Network. He's actually one of the reasons why, not really the main, he's just still one of the main supporters I had whenever, because he loves the BN series. He makes Metroid content mostly, and he's one of the people I talked to the most before I started doing the streams and the videos of the Bound Network series. But y'all make sure y'all have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Here's the link.
I'm gonna grab as many of the items I can over here and reduce the backtracking, because it's a